Alright, man, so did this. So we're gonna do a fan question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Digging through some emails, digging through some Ball Forever responses from our, our supporters, our viewers. So I got a couple questions. Well,
we get a lot more emails than I expected.
Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure y'all keep hitting us up, man.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Make sure y'all keep hitting us up.
10 last week. What the fuck?
Keep hitting us up. Keep hitting us up.
Nigga got
Keep
10
your shit
emails.
coming.
Emails, nigga.
Emails, nigga.
That ain't normal.
Keep them shit coming. DMs.
It's not like you ain't checked your email in years.
Right.
Nah, for real, I don't be checking emails.
That's your problem.
They coming.
1,000 emails, money.
Nah,
Checking
for
them
sure.
shits.
We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all keep sending them. Make sure y'all keep liking, subscribing, supporting, fucking with the gang. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
So this question here posed was, as men, do you think you are more focused on your goals when you are single or when you are in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
That's the one.
Very good question. You know what I'm saying?
You said focus on your goals.
Focused on your goals.
What you want to do.
What it is you wish to accomplish.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? What it is you wish to get done, to accomplish. Who would like to grab this bull by the reins? I want to take this one first.
Do I want this one first? I'll take it first since nobody going to break it in.
You was going to go. I wasn't saying nothing.
I mean, me personally, just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that this is the right girl. This ain't just no any.
You said relationship, so yeah, I'm
the
assuming.
right one that I want a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
That's tricky. I ain't gonna hold you. Much as I want to say in a relationship, I'm gonna say single.
Okay.
Cause I know me, man.
That can mean so many things.
No, I know him too. That's always funny.
I know me, man. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh,
Where the fuck you laughing so hard? You're laughing too much hard. Nah, but you know me, like I know sometimes, like I care a little bit too much at times. I can care a little too much about the other person's.
Oh, okay.
But what they expectations or their feelings or their suggestions. I care. I put a lot more in that into consideration, so I can feel as though if I got the right girl that I trust and I want to be around, I can see how like her wanting to spend time with me and her wanting to do certain things. What I know I should be doing this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I would give her that time when I know I shouldn't give her that time. I know I should give that time to my accomplishments, what I want to be to keep this shit going forward. So I'm gonna say single. I'm gonna say if I'm single, I have nobody to worry about. It's all on me. It's no excuses. It's no finger pointing. There's no resentment had for nobody else. It's all on me, and I kind of like it that way. I like it. I like that. I like it better that way. So I'm gonna say I feel I'm gonna be a lot more focused when I'm a single than break a relationship.
I'll take a walk. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you look at the question, and pose it like that from just the outside perspective, it's easy to say single. I feel like saying single is the safe bet for all the reasons you just named. It's all on you. There's nobody else to blame nor depend on. You know what I'm saying? Like all the chips to fall with you. And like you said, just being focused on what it is you want. You don't have to compromise your time or your mental capacity.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the big one for relationship.
So not to make this to a TED talk or get too technical savvy, but when we breaking down what we trying to accomplish as far as goals and shit we want to do, business wise as men and life period, I think all this shit is about attaining attaining assets, limiting liabilities. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in a relationship, that woman should be an asset. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's all about attaining assets and limiting your liabilities. So if you have a woman who is an asset, you know what I'm saying, that's a plus. Like I said, we're saying this based on just being with the right, because we all know a bad relationship gonna fuck up your everything. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? quick ball fell off a bar, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between being complete and finished. You know what I'm saying? The right woman is going to complete you. The wrong woman going to finish you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference between being complete and being finished. You know what I'm saying? So as you find a woman who is an asset, you can start to eliminate certain liabilities that we do as single men when we out here chasing pussy, living a little fast and loose. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying, to check you when you're wrong. You know, because you don't got to listen to nobody else. Your partners can get their opinion. Your parents going to say what they say because they your folks. Or nobody to really, like, be able to look you in your face and you respect them coming out their lips and they check you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to be checked. So I feel like a lot of this shit depends on what you're focused on. Because once you are in a partnership, once you're in a relationship, a lot of goals morph and they become team goals. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your individual goals, you still can attain those and shit like that, but they then start to become team goals. Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying as far as time, because you do have to manage your time, because you do have to put the proper time into nourishing your relationship as well as you do to building everything else. But I did a job the other day, man. I went and did a job for this old head out in College Park, man. Good dude. Like, him and his wife was in there. He's like, they've been married 42 years. I was like, damn, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit. So I asked him, like, man, you know, what's the key? You know what I'm saying? Holla at a young buck. I'm in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all make it 40 years married? And the first thing out of his mouth was, she got to want what you want. The very first thing. He went on to say other things, but the very first thing that came out of his mouth, the very first thing that came out of his mouth was, she gotta want what you want, and you gotta want what she want. For sure. Y'all gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing. So if you are blessed enough to be in that situation, that type of relationship, have that type of energy around your union, it shouldn't make you less focused, because y'all should be attaining something. And I like it because in a good relationship, you hold each other accountable. Because we put things on each other that I'm supposed to get this done as a man for this, or I said I was going to do this, and I want to get it done for this. Because I know when I come home and we eating dinner, you going to ask me, so how did you do?
You said it before.
Yeah, like when I come home and we eating dinner, you going to ask me, so did you do what you said you was going to do? Or did you start what you said you going to start? Did you go open up this account? Did you XYZ? Is your LLC together? Did you renew this? Boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to be at that table saying, no, I don't. Y'all don't want to be at that table like, nah.
I ain't do shit today.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it gives it some accountability factor towards it as well, that I personally enjoy.
Question. I want, because I ain't want to cut you off. I've been wanting to let you
talk.
No,
what's up?
It shouldn't burn me. I won't forget it.
No.
Do you think it make you stronger as a man or weaker as a man?
I think the only thing make you weaker as a man is goddamn being a weak man. I don't think because I can function well within my relationship, and I can function well if it was just me.
Cause that's why I asked. Because I know guys. Well, I know a cousin that his girl, like, they was so much parallel to each other, and they was so much of that teamwork. Once she died, he felt lost because it was like he was so used to that team. He's so used to, she gonna tighten me up when I'm fucked up.
How long were they together?
Before she died, she was like 2.5 years, 3 years. They together for a minute, and she was one of the ones, like, she was the love of his life, like a hustler, like somebody that's going to go out there and strap her boots up too. Yeah. Whatever needs to get done, she was willing to do that, and that would make him love her even that much more. That's so important. That was, he's the love of his life. Out of all of us, I see him love. She's number one. He always put her number one. For sure. So like I said, they had a system. So it's like. I think that don't make you weaker, bro. That's life's adjustments. That goes for anything. Like when shit goes south, there certain systems we have in place. If Lord forbid somebody passes or gets hurt or this can't happen,
yeah, it cripples us momentarily because we had a system, we had love. I'm having to rework the system on top of grieving and dealing with the heartbreak of losing the love of my life. But it don't weaken him as a man because he's gonna be able to be functional and rework his system and make his life, you know what I'm saying, be in motion the way it's supposed to be in motion. But for that time being, yeah, he's thrown off his rocker. Like we all can be in any scenario when a major cog of whatever we do daily goes, you know what I'm saying, is gone. Mm-hmm. So no, I don't think it makes him weaker as a man. Like I said, it's just it's having a system. Like not the we talk about sports all the time. Like you take Brady out of New England, no, like it don't make Belichick less of a great coach. But he gonna have to figure. He gonna have to figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know. But I'm just saying, like he's still running his shit the same. His practice is the same. The results may be different. You know what I'm saying? And it just.
But is that the most important part of it all? The results.
The results. I mean, the results gonna vary. Results gonna vary for anything.
I'm gonna let go today. What you gotta say? I'm
just
yeah. My last point, like I'm saying, like if your woman ain't that set, then she ain't. It's gonna always be better to be focused single. Like our partner in LA, his woman is an asset. You know what I'm saying? Not that he can't handle his own 1-2. You know what I'm saying? But she had value to his life, and that's what your woman got to do to you. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to make sense and stay focused. Go. I got you, Bill Walk.
I'm going with single.
Okay.
I'm going with single, bro, because really, to be honest, I fuck with AJ on that. I don't like having to worry about nobody else.
For sure.
But my other thing is, when I meet the person, I want all them goals already accomplished. Like, I don't want to be trying to accomplish them goals that I got for me while I'm with somebody.
You said, but you don't set. Once you accomplish
those I know. That's why I was very specific with what I said. I understand that when I get with them, I'm probably going to have more. But the goals I got now, because what he asked was a question that I'm taking present day, like you said.
For sure.
The goals I got today,
yeah.
Like, I want to get back into the full-time writing. And then, you know what I'm saying? Shit I want to do, I'd rather do that before I get with somebody. I feel like I'd be more focused by myself.
I respect that.
Because I know how I can get.
What if that person is, like say she's parallel to what your goals want to look like? Like, she's somebody that, like, if I would link up with her, I have a relationship with her, or any kind of level, even a friendship, that I can get to my goals faster. Would that matter to you?
I've met that before.
Yeah. And it didn't matter to you? Why you think it didn't matter?
Excuse me. But, because I've met women before who was good, and I let them, not that it was their fault, but I've been derailed off of my goals before over a woman.
Because you was focused more on relationships than you were on goals.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's like
and I can't
testimony, right. Yeah. Like I done lived through it already.
Yeah. I met a woman not too long ago. Like, she in me, she this, she that. So, being cool, but she wanted to. And I'm like, I can't do that.
She wanted to go,
she wanted to do the other shit. I'm like, I'm looking here. I can't be looking.
And now we're on the same page, because I was just in a situation like that too. Like,
oh, for real?
Now for sure. Like, she was yes, I talked about it before. Shut the fuck up.
Stamp Daddy AJ episode coming soon.
Yeah, I talked about it.
AJ the Stamp Daddy episode is crazy.
Nah, but it was like it was like she fit me so damn much. Well, I got comfortable in that because I wasn't used to it.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, like she fit me. Like, I just wanted to just kick with her because it was something so
refreshing.
Yeah, and it was like, I ain't had it before. I was like, man, let's keep this shit going. And then it was like, nigga, you tripping. Like, you are, like, you had, and like, you take yourself out, like Meek said, take yourself out yourself and look at yourself and see how you plan yourself. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think I did handle it right. I cut it off instantly. Like, I just, no contact, no communication, no nothing.
You ghosted her?
Hold up, I'm confused, but why?
Because it meant Ella afraid. That scared the shit out of me because I thought I was stronger than that. I thought after all this time that I would not be in that position.
You started catching feelings and they scared you.
Oh, so you started catching feelings.
Yeah, and like I said, I catch feelings. I started derailing. So like, oh no, like I'm not as strong in this.
That's wild because that's on us, not the woman.
Absolutely, that's only on me. I won't say, oh nigga, you tripping. Like, she did her job and she doing it so well. Like,
do you feel like even though I agree with you, like I said, it's happened to me. Do you feel like there's a balance?
Yep.
Because I don't think we should just keep holding good women. Like, just
I ain't gonna hold you up.
You don't think it's a balance?
I'm not gonna say I do think it's a balance because, like you said, holding good women. Like, I had a couple. I know for a fact if we would have had a family, I would have been alright. I would have been mad at you being the mother of my child or me trying to go that journey with you. Mm-hmm. So, do I regret some of them? Yeah, I do sometimes. Cause I look at me, some women I be kicking up like, yeah, you ain't shit, bitch. But you know what I'm saying. But on the other point, be like, maybe what if I would have thought about it, had a different perspective of it in that situation. But I always come back around this stay single, nigga. Like, keep working on yourself. That's what I always get back to. Like you said, accomplishing certain goals before you even get there. And that's what really the main thing too. Like, damn, you ain't
Can you? So, well, I guess you can. If you said you cut it off, so I'm about to say, like, if the feeling is that dynamic when you meet somebody, can you really just stop that because you feel like
you
like?
Because I'm on some Sam Smith shit. I'm glad saying goodbye. It's not a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I know how to miss you from a distance. I know how to miss you and think about you all the fucking time, and I won't like a picture. I won't look at a story.
See, I don't like that picture.
See, I don't like that.
I'm gonna like that picture.
I'm not gonna give you no attention, cause I know cause you like a picture. You do a hard eyes on my shit. Do it. I know. Boom, we back at it. So no,
right there, day one.
They went off a hard eye comment, so I know how I am. So like, I really miss you. It's not cool. I'm not saying I'm right for this shit. I'm saying
right about my shit. You not right.
I ain't perfect. I'll be first to admit that shit.
I think when you ask, is there balance, man? My opinion, I feel like it's a lot of balance. I think the balance is when in a relationship, like I said, you have those team goals and shit like this, but you can lose track of yourself. That's why we hear that from we hear that from women a lot.
All the time.
We hear that from women a lot. Men, we never really speak on that. We hear that from women all the time saying, I lost myself in this relationship. And sometimes we don't fully evaluate as men. It sounds like bullshit to us sometimes. But like, I get it, like, because they do push a lot of their chips to the table, banking on the man who might fuck them over. You know what I'm saying? Or who might leave them cold or whatever. So as women, as men, as people, period, you have to be able to be present in your relationship, but be present-minded enough to stand for yourself too, and keep your mind sharp enough to where you know, all right, I'm working on this, but Lord forbid if this don't work, I can maneuver like this. Like, you ain't
for everybody though. You think that's for everybody?
What you mean?
Like, to have to think about it on both end of the spectrum.
No, I don't think it's for everybody. Because I don't think it's like you mean.
Because think about it, like you just said. You said on one instance you should be able to be present in a relationship, focus on this girl, make this shit right, legacy, all that shit. But on the flip side, however, you should know how to have an exit plan.
I didn't say exit plan.
What was you saying?
I'm saying, like, you still have to know, like, don't lose sight of your own individual value, a woman or a man. Like, she know what she brings to the table, you know what you bring to the table. Now, at any moment, Lord forbid that this table separates and we go our own separate ways, I'm not gonna feel like I lost myself, because it starts with self-love. I'm constantly knowing my potential as a man. She needs to constantly know her potential as a woman. So regardless of this union don't work, Lord forbid, we can still flourish as individuals. Like you were saying, don't get weaker. Like, it won't make you weaker as a man, won't make her weaker as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just deal with the pain and the frustration of being broke up or a heartbreak than dealing with that and feeling like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna goddamn get back to handling my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I'm gonna function without this person. You can't be naive to think you can't function without a person. Like, that's where it's kind of naive to me. You can't feel like you can't function without a person.
I don't think he said like necessarily like you can't function, like you can't do shit. But when you got a good system, especially that shit is working wonders for you, and all of a sudden that shit is gone. Like
you gonna have to adjust.
Yeah, it's a huge adjustment to have to make, and you have to make it on the fly.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, I'm not mad at that.
Ain't that life though? Don't this bitch always throwing shit we gotta adjust with on the fly? Like deaths, you know what I'm saying, especially. Like
no, that death shit is getting real.
Like we constantly having to figure out shit on the fly and work our way around shit.
I just know me right now. Like I work better while I'm alone.
Yep. That's the key. Leave them with that. That's the best part. Is it better to do it in a relationship or single? Know yourself. Know how you work best. Mm-hmm. And I think individually we all probably work best alone. I feel like I can work.
Some people don't. Some people want that team. Some people don't.
A good team. You should want, like I said, you should not have that type of union, that type of trust, that type of nothing.
Some people want to go to out by themselves. They want to go to work. They want to punch that clock. They want that guarantee. Yeah. I do my hours, I get this check.
Yeah.
Some people just prefer it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their structure. Me personally,
as men, I'm saying like when you saying want that structure, like as men, what do you like?
Some men do. Some men love going to work and punching that clock, and they gotta.
But we talking about like the structure of like staying focused in a relationship. Like as men, like you know that you have shit you got to handle over here, and you personally know that you got to hold yourself down. You got to hold yourself down.
Niggas, I mean, no, they should know, but man, you know that being in love state, being in that place is a tricky place to be in. Like to still be that's because love is blind, and when you in love. It's not as easy to tell your girl, look, we not, for the next month, ain't no more Wednesday dinner nights. We got to focus on X, Y, and Z, no matter how much she wants that shit. You got to be you have to be a true leader. You have to be a true leader in a relationship and to know, I don't give a fuck how mad this bitch get at me about this shit. Mm-hmm. This is what we going to do.
Facts.
So I try to look at this shit like
that's why it always comes back to us as men. Like,
I don't want to have that back and forth about why we gotta do this.
I respect.
That's how I look at it. I don't want to go back and forth with you about X, Y. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Point blank. Period. I don't have to have a debate or raise my voice or have any kind of emotion because you said otherwise about what I want to do. Mm-hmm. That should be me. Like I what the fuck I want to do.
I think that is the common feeling. That's the more natural feeling of men.
Yeah.
Like that's natural. And that's why we ain't got no black families, but we're gonna say that for another
guy. You gonna put that on me? Yo! Kill him. He killed him, dog. Kill him. No black families
now, goddamn.
That's real too, though.